You're born as an egg. 3 days later, you become a larva. By day 9, your cell is sealed, and you transform into a pupa. Then finally, on day 21, you become a fully formed worker honeybee. You chew your way out of the cell and step into the hive. You start working instantly. Your first job is to clean out the bodies. Today, you find a larva that didn't survive pupation. Its body is soft and curled, half sunken into the wax. You pull it free, grip it tight, and walk toward the entrance. Other bees pass by, brushing your sides, but none of them stop. This isn't their job. At the edge of the hive, you take off. You carry the body far enough that its scent won't drift back, then drop it onto the ground and turn around. You do this to reduce the risk of disease near the colony. There's another body waiting when you return, an adult, already dried out. You drag it across the comb, wings scraping the wax behind you. The path is narrow, but you don't slow down. You step over spilled pollen, dodge bees carrying nectar, and force your way to the edge again. Some of the dead are deeper inside. You climb through the brood chamber and spot one half sealed into its cell. You tear the wax cap open and pull it out. The head is malformed, the legs never hardened. You carry it out the same way. Sometimes they fall while you're carrying them. Sometimes the wings tear off when you try to pull them loose. Sometimes the smell spreads before you get there. But you don't stop. You check cell after cell, move anything that shouldn't be there, and keep walking. Your glands are developing, and when they're ready, your role will change. But for now, you remove the dead. Skip forward to day 4, and your role changes. You become a nurse. You move from cell to cell, checking each larva. Most are only a few days old, their bodies curled and pulsing inside the wax. You lower your head and feed them one by one, pressing your glands to their mouths and releasing a soft paste made of pollen, nectar, and enzymes. Then you move to the next, and the next. Some of the larvae are different. Their cells are larger, built in an unusual shape. You climb down and feed them too, but the food is not the same. You give them royal jelly, a thick, white substance laced with compounds your body doesn't question. These are the ones the colony has chosen to raise as queens. You feed them more often than the others, and you never stop to wonder why. At the edge of the brood chamber, the drones are waiting. Their mouths hang open because they don't forage or build. They just sit and wait for you to bring food. You stop beside one, release the same mixture into his mouth, and walk on. You don't interact. You just maintain him until the hive no longer needs him. Then around day 7, your attention shifts. The queen passes nearby, and your body reacts before your mind does. You join the ring of bees that surrounds her, cleaning her body, feeding her, and brushing your legs along her sides. Her pheromone sticks to you. You carry it through the hive, passing it from bee to bee without knowing who started it or where it ends. She doesn't speak, and she doesn't stop. She just walks, laying eggs in any cell that's empty. You follow her for a while, then return to the larva, then to the drones, and then to her again. On day 12, you go from being a nurse to handling what the others bring back. Foragers return coated in pollen, and you meet them at the entrance. They scrape it from their legs into waiting cells, and you take over from there. You pack it down with your head, mixing it with droplets of honey to keep it from spoiling. Over time, the mixture darkens. That's how you know it's ready to feed the next generation. Further inside, honey fills the open combs. Your job is to reduce the water content. You line up beside the others and fan your wings, evaporating moisture until the honey is thick enough to keep. Then you cap the cell with wax from your own body, sealing it shut. You also spend hours in the building zones, shaping new comb. The wax comes in small white flakes from the glands under your abdomen. You pass it to another worker who chews it down, presses it into the frame, and builds another wall. Sometimes you build, and sometimes you just carry